Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are here. We have a lot to cover with Miss Kim D.
Hello. So you have to cover. I just can't believe that Jersey is it just keeps coming. It's the gift that keeps giving. But these people behind the scenes are crazier than they are on camera.
I mean, listen, can I just say something? I mean, why is it that this came out about these contracts being out and everybody said the contracts are out? And
I said no, they weren't.
I also said no, they weren't. And I contacted some people. I'm not going to mention any names. And I'm like, listen, you're wrong. I'm just contacting you. And I was told basically, like, we're not wrong. Stay out of it. And look, I'm not going to fight with anyone. Right.
Nope.
But I mean, I really think that people got confused that when BravoCon contracts went out, which mean nothing, that they thought that that meant everyone was coming back, and then there's no contracts. And now that Dolores has said this, all these people that put out this false narrative are backtracking. Now that Dolores is like, we ain't filming for sure in August.
Yep.
Now
there's no contracts.
So, I mean, look, it's not about being right. I mean, at this point, we're right so many times. It's actually exhausting.
It really is exhausting that we're right.
I'm not joking.
No, it is exhausting. And I see these people making fools of themselves. And I'm like, where are you getting this? And I knew where they were getting it. They were getting it because everyone was given a BravoCon contract. BravoCon contract. It's not the contract for the housewives. First of all, I had told David this, which he didn't even know. I was on the show. I had a contract a couple times with the show. The producers, your ground producers, everyone gets one or two producers, okay? Your main producer and maybe a secondary. They would come to Posh to get my storyline, but they go to their houses, each housewife and friend, and they say, what's your storyline? What do you got going on? Your daughter's making a communion? Oh, that's nice. Your daughter's graduating? Oh, that's nice. You have any parties coming up? With me, when's your Posh fashion show? What are you promoting? At that time, I had Cuffs by Kim D. I'm going to have a big party. At one point, Teresa had Fabellini. She was going to have a. They get the whole storylines first. Then they give you the contract. Okay? They don't fly by the seat of their pants. They get your storyline. You have to tell them, yes, Dolores will say yes. Me and Paulie are together. Teresa will say, I have a new cooking show. Louis would say, I'm in court every day with lawsuits and, what I'm like, shit like that is going to go on. So, and then Dolores can say, my kids aren't going to film, or Teresa can say, these two kids are going to film. That's what they do. Then the contracts go out. Then they negotiate it. They go back and listen, they could start filming the day after you sign. When I signed, my Michael had just died. Okay. So he died on a Sunday. On Monday morning, I get a contract. Now, Lucilla, no one knew that he passed. So Monday morning, I get this contract, came in to Doug, and it said 20,000. And I text Lucilla. I said, Lucilla, I am not doing this show for 20,000. Now, Ken, this was back then. Okay. So she goes, what's going on? And I was supposed to film Tuesday night at Capital with Teresa. So I said, my boyfriend just passed away. I am grieving. I'm not doing this for 20,000. It's going to take a lot for me. She goes, wait a minute. She texts, Michael? And I wrote back, yes, Michael. And the next day they doubled it and they added for the reunion. So I could have also fought that, but I'm like, you know what? It was a very nice offer to double. I'm still just a friend, even though I filmed my ass off. Let me take it. I'll promote Posh. I'll promote my fashion show. I was getting nice money to do appearances. So I accepted. Tuesday afternoon. I signed it, sent it back, and filmed Tuesday night. That's how fast it happens when you get a contract. Okay. I negotiated, my friend Damien was with me. I told Doug said they just sent in, they doubled your offer, which was lovely. I could afford it, but back then 40,000 to me was good. You know, I mean, I was really doing it somewhat for fun. I needed the money. Michael had passed, and I knew that it would help promote my business, which it definitely did. But that's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Okay.
And let me also say that's how it works in every aspect of TV. I mean, I'm just using it as an example because it's my most recent example, the Randall scandal. The minute you sign the contract, it's like hurry up and wait in TV. It's like you don't hear from people for months. And then, the contract is signed. And I literally was back in New York and they're like, you need to turn around and get on. Remember that? You need to come right back.
Yes.
And same thing. I was like, you can go book my flight. You can book everything for me. I'm not, sorry, pay for this. And they did, but that's not the point. When it's signed and they want you in every aspect of TV or movies, it's like, we want you actually tomorrow morning. So you need to drop what you're doing and get on a fucking plane.
It was the same day. Now, I knew on Monday, Lucilla had said to me, no, Kim, you're filming Tuesday with Teresa. Okay. I'm like, because remember, nobody was talking to Teresa at that time except for me. You're filming. We need you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Of course, I was alone. Kristen came with me. She sat with someone else because it was a big event where Teresa was getting her award for making all that money for that little boy who had, I don't remember if it was kidney, liver, it was something like that. They were nice people. She did the Donald Trump show. Okay. And she won this money for this boy, and she was getting an award. And they said, we need you. I'm like, yeah, you need me, but you need to give me what I'm worth. I probably could have got a lot more, but I was, like I said,
I was just going to say, honey, I would have.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm still happy I did it. And you know, I did very well with it. So that money turned into more money, and it was good. It was good that I did the show. And someone doubles your offer. Okay. It's a nice gesture. So, and I love Lucilla, and I was happy to do it.
Well, guess
I enjoyed
what?
doing it.
I'm glad you enjoyed doing it. So so that, and look at certain franchises like Erica Jane, Countess, when you have certain housewives where you don't need to go and knock on the door and ask what your storyline is, because wow, we hit pay dirt. You actually have a real storyline of divorcing Tom and recovering from alcoholism, and when you never recover, but you go for help, and Erica Jane. But yes, in Jersey and Potomac and the OC, they knock, and they come to your house to visit. Now, you and I have both heard the same thing. I don't know. It's a little bit delayed, but they were supposed to have home visits like now. And Kim, my sources tell me that they have not happened yet. That's what my sources tell me.
I don't know. I don't know. So I'll go with your sources. I haven't asked, when I knew a couple of weeks ago that they were telling the girls that they wanted to do mid-August. I think that's postponed, but you just don't know